Welcome to today's lesson. We are going to learn about insurance, and by the end of this lesson, you are expected to understand what is insurance. You are expected to define key terms associated with insurance, including premiums, coverage, claims, compensation. Number 3, you are expected to be able to apply the knowledge of insurance in different scenarios like accidents, different accidents like fire, floods. You are expected also to understand and explain the purpose of life insurance. And then the last thing is you are expected to learn about the various kinds of insurance and why insurance important in our lives. So insurance is a contract in which the individual or an entity gets financial protection. In other words, someone is being reimbursed from a loss that has occurred. And then we have the principles of insurance, which are, we will start with the principle of utmost good faith. This principle states that when an insurance contract is issued, like in good faith, they must provide clear and concise information related to the terms and conditions of the contract. The insured should provide all the information related to the subject matter, and the insurer must give precise details regarding the contract. Like we have the insured, the person who is undergoing loss, and the insurer, the person who is giving out the policy. So the person who is being insured must give out clear information about the thing that he wants to cover under insurance. And then we have the principle of approximate cost. The principle of approximate cost applies when the loss is the result of two or more causes. Like the insurance company will find the nearest cause of loss to the property. If the proximate cause is the one in which the property is insured, then the company must pay compensation. If it is not a cause the property is insured against, then no payment will be made by the insured. For example, due to fire, a wall of a building was damaged and the municipal authority ordered to be demolished. While demolishing, the adjoining building was damaged. The owner of the adjoining building claimed the loss under the fire policy. The court held that fire is the nearest cause loss to the adjoining building, and the claim is payable as the failing of the wall is an inevitable result of the fire. So it is approximate cost towards the loss that has occurred. And then we also have the principle of insurable interest. The principle says that the individual who is the insured must have an insurable interest in the subject matter. Insurable interest means that the subject matter for which the individual enters the insurance contract must provide some financial gain to the insured and also lead to a financial loss if there is any damage, destruction, or loss. For example, the owner of a vegetable cat has an insurable interest in the cat because he is earning money from it. However, if he sells the cat, he will no longer have an insurable interest in it. We have also the principle of indemnity, and it applies on coverage of loss. Hence, insured should not make any profit from the insurable contract. In other words, the insured should be compensated the amount equal to the actual loss and not the amount exceeding the loss. Like for example, if you insured a car and you have got an accident, you will not be paid something exceeding the cost that you bought it. You will be just paid the actual loss which has occurred. And then we have the principle of subrogation. Subrogation means one part stands in for another. As per this principle, after the insured, i.e. the individual, has been compensated for the incurred loss to him on the subject matter that was insured, the rights of the ownership of that property goes to the insurer. For example, if Mr. A gets injured in a road accident due to reckless driving of a third party, the company with which Mr. A took the accidental insurance will compensate the loss occurred to Mr. A and will also sue the third party to recover the more paid as claim. We also have the principle of contribution. Contribution principle applies when the insured takes more than one insurance policy for the same subject matter. It states the same thing as in the principle of indemnity, i.e. the insured cannot make a profit by claiming the loss of one subject matter from different policies or companies. So in simple terms, the principle of contribution tries to say that if you take a same policy from different insurance companies, they will not, like, you will not get compensated by all those companies. They will come together to pull the risk of the loss and you will be compensated. And then we have the principle of loss minimization. This principle says that an owner, this principle says that as an owner, it is obligatory on the part of the insurer to take necessary steps to minimize the loss to the insured property. For example, if a fire breaks out in a factory, you should take reasonable steps to put out the fire. You cannot just stand back and allow the fire to burn down the factory because you know that the insurance company will compensate for it. So you need to make a move. And then we have different types of insurance. We have life insurance. Life insurance is whereby the policy holder or the insured can ensure financial freedom for their family members after death. It offers financial compensation in case of death or disability. And then we also have accident insurance, which covers a person when he or she has undergone accident. And we also have fire insurance, which covers properties. Maybe you can insure your building in a house. When it's caught up with fire, you can be compensated by the insurance people. And then we have health insurance, which covers the cost of medical care. We also have travel insurance, which compensate the financial liabilities arising out of non-medical or medical emergencies during travel within the country or abroad. We also have motor insurance. We also have home insurance. And then let's get to understand the benefits of insurance. Number one, insurance gives benefits to individuals and organizations in many ways. Some of the benefits are it manages cash flow uncertainty when paying capacity at the time of losses is reduced significantly. And then it complies with legal requirements by meeting contractual and statutory requirements, also provide evidence of financial resources. And lastly, it reduces social burden by reducing uncompensated accident victims and the uncertainty of society. So that's all for today. And I would like you to do the assignment that has been posted in the portal, and have a nice day. Thank you.